A security architecture in international relations is a set of institutions, rules, norms, and power relationships through which security is produced, managed, and governed among states at the regional or global level. After Napoleon was defeated, the victorious powers, Russia, Prussia, Austria, and Britain, organized the Congress of Vienna in 1815 and they created the Concert of Europe. France, the defeated country, was later included in 1818. The aim was to maintain a balance of power and to create a European security architecture based on the principles of collective security and the indivisibility of security. This worked as a lesson in international relations. After every war, the defeated power should be included in the security architecture rather than ignored because denying that respect leads to the proliferation of nationalism and war. However, European countries never learned the lesson. After the First World War, Germany was defeated, and France imposed harsh terms on Germany under the Treaty of Versailles. The result was Hitler, who took advantage of German nationalism and the way Germany was being treated. European countries repeated the same mistake. After the end of Cold War, they treated Russia as a defeated power and excluded it from the European security architecture. Instead of creating a common security architecture, the US and European countries expanded NATO, including everyone around Russia, but not Russia. A European security architecture without Russia worked against Russia. The result was Vladimir Putin. After consistent ignorance of Russian demands for a European security architecture, Europe produced a bitter Russia that sought to change the security order in Russia's favor. This is the common sense. You cannot ignore Europe's largest country. In the same way, post war Germany behaved after being excluded from the European security architecture. Russia behaved to recover its rightful place in that architecture. But who is to blame for this? The US, because it would have lost its hegemony if European countries had included Russia in the security architecture after the end of the Soviet Union. European security architecture was one of the reasons for the Russian Ukraine war. This reflects an introvert extrovert divide in international relations, where Russia, throughout its history, was an introvert nation that always aspired to become part of the West. After 1991, Russia wanted to become extrovert for the first time in its history and sought its rightful place in Europe. Yet the United States, a hardcore extrovert, imposed introversion on Russia.